Oopsie whoopsie, maybe just made my nose bleed just a bit. But we're gonna continue anyways. I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic today. Hope you've had a wonderful day. Wow, I do sound pretty nasally. Sorry about that. I wanted to ask you. Really ask you. What's been new and exciting for you? What's something, say from the last 2 weeks, that really just gets you excited to talk about? Excited to wake up? Excited to even just remember having done that? What do you have going on that's new that people don't know about yet? I wish I could say, I'll go first, but I pretty much tell you guys everything every day. So I could tell you about my day today. It was a very chill one. It was very calm. I ended up just staying home, getting a bunch of rest that I definitely needed. With that rest, I also made sure to spend a little bit of time outside. As always, making sure to do my second workout. I say as always, it's been 11 days since starting 75 Hard. But doing my second workout, outdoor workout. Went for a walk today. Definitely felt it in my knees. I wouldn't say that it's exactly exciting, but something definitely new is the fact that, all this working out, all this training has definitely done a number on my knees. And I have to be careful. I have to play this right. But I had that. I also had an awesome phone call with a friend. Awesome video call, I guess I'll say. And I guess what felt really good about that call is it was just a call recapping what's been going on over the past 2 weeks. I may talk about myself a lot on here, but there's some people in my life who don't listen, don't watch, don't do anything in terms of consuming this content. So when I get to see them again, well, I get to share with them everything that's happened over the past maybe 2 weeks, 2 months, maybe even 2 years if it's been that long. So I had this call, and I also did some reading today. And in both of those things, I had this moment, this aha moment, I'll call it. Maybe call it a breakthrough. Where I guess I got a bit of confirmation that the work that I'm doing on myself is paying off. And not only is it paying off, but it also is being seen by others and has a purpose to it. When I was doing my reading, I read this sub-chapter, I guess we could call it, that described a person, described the actions of a type of person that I truly aspired to be like. And in reading about this, man, it was from the book called The King Within. And the section itself was called The Generative Man. And it's all about how a man, fully embracing his mature king archetype, how does he show up? How does he show up for himself? How does he show up for the people around him? How does he benefit the world? Because he does. I was reading this chapter, and as I was reading this description specifically, I realized I was doing so many of the things, or at least making it a habit to do as many of those things as I can, without even realizing that it was part of this bigger picture. I've been into learning about the archetypes and Carl Jung and these different types of, depth psychology topics, I guess we could call it. And so I guess slowly but surely this information has, seeped into my brain, seeped into my unconscious, and much of it has become a part of who I am. My focus on learning and growing, my focus on building a better world, my focus on giving more smiles to see more smiles, my focus on really feeling within my heart is all a part of this bigger picture. And I know the picture gets even bigger. I know that there's even more to all of this. But in reading that, it was interesting because, one, I never read this book before. I never read about this specific concept. But I was like, oh wow, I do a lot of those things. And it feels good to do a lot of those things. And when I was on that phone call with a friend, I had a similar moment where it was like I was getting reaffirmed for things I didn't even realize I wanted to be reaffirmed about, I guess. Maybe that's just the way the universe works sometimes. Gives us what we need to hear when we need to hear it. It's not always pleasant, it isn't always fun, but it is always necessary. We'll get what we'll get when we need to get it. Not want, need. Big distinction. I think about this show sometimes, and how truly I see it and feel myself now. I am just getting by day, completing this commitment to myself to show up every single day for this year. And I know that I want to focus more on quality, and chances are that focus will come during the next year, when I'm not focused on quantity and making sure that this gets created every single day. And I think there'll be a chance where I get to focus on making this better, having a bit more structure, having a bit more purpose. And then as the quality gets better, I'll be able to do that more often. And I'll be able to increase the quantity for a bit. But for that, I'm just getting to the end of the year. So, thanks for bearing with me. Thanks for being here. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day and tonight. Remember to always fill up with love. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. I love you.